Governor Mike DeWine has announced the launch of a new human trafficking dashboard. The goal is to have one central spot to collect and show data. Laura Sandlin has more on how this will not only benefit law enforcement, but also survivors.
The research that we do comes alive. It has to be very useful right when the research is completed. We can put it in the hands of programming people or legislators, and they can use that to develop programs or to pass laws that save people.
On Tuesday, Governor DeWine's office announced a new human trafficking database, following a grant that allotted $4.6 million to go toward anti-trafficking work. Kelli Cary, state anti-trafficking director from the Ohio Department of Public Safety, says the idea stemmed from the current lack of a collective database.
Human trafficking data is often really difficult to track just because of the nature of the crime. And so that was also a real reason why we wanted to dedicate resources to centralizing this data dashboard, because we've seen it be so challenging to be able to pull these data sets together.
Currently, the governor's human trafficking task force collects information from various departments across the state.
We're able to see what populations are being trafficked, what geographic locations are the high-risk areas. That's great for law enforcement, it's great for programming, it's great to get to people who are survivors to be able to help them.
Experts say many of those populations are located in rural areas, like Wyandotte County, which has the 5th highest percentage of survivors in the state. That's due to not only labor and sex trafficking, but familial cases too.
A lot of times in rural areas, it doesn't present itself in the traditional ways that we're now learning to look for it. So we have to remember that less services, there's less likely people to identify.
The state says the ultimate goal is to fill in the gaps with prevention and victim services, ultimately leading to prosecution. Reporting in Toledo, Laura Sandlin, WTOL 11.
The database will be updated on a weekly basis as new information comes in.